Hi everyone, this is coach and mentor Jadd Mihanna. Today we're going to talk about depression and what's the difference between depression and anxiety. Although they may have similar symptoms and similar behaviors sometimes, because anxiety can go up high and elevate all your energies and just make you behave in an irrational way, or probably you start seeing everything in a form of delusions or just over worrying, overthinking. But then you may plunge back and go deep into depression. So it's like a roller coaster, up and down, up and down, up and down. Depression is a state where all your feeling is kind of numbed. Your feeling is numb. You may go down. You will go down emotionally and stay down, remain down. But if that kind of depression doesn't fix itself by whether by your environment, whether the problem was from work or from money or from whatever, if it goes down and even more down, then suicidal thoughts may be dangerous. They're gonna start to appear. Suicidal thought, not willing to work, not willing to go to leave your bed, and not willing to do something about it, because you can't do anymore. Everything is depleted energetically. Your chemistry, your brain chemistry, the neurotransmitters are very low. The chaos in the thoughts, or sometimes you're just numb. You're happy to being detached from your emotions because this is your comfort zone and you're relaxed over there. So what should we do? For me, when I start seeing somebody who is depressed, first of all, I have to take care of the chemistry. I'm not someone in favor of giving antidepressant or anxiolytics and like anti-anxiety drugs like Xanax, like Zotanil and Valium, or antidepressant. If the case is really, really severe and nothing is working and really like depleted at all, maybe it's good to visit a psychiatrist, as long as this psychiatrist, sorry, this is a voice sound from my computer, as long as this psychiatrist is really aware of the importance of psychology or coaching, life coaching, or somebody just mentoring you and continuing in a more holistic way. Some psychiatrists and doctors believe in the power of the alternative medicine and healing and all the other aspects into healing depression. But just watch out from psychiatrists who don't care about except giving you medicine and that's it. Or they tell you have to take this all your life, because this will go into a really dark thing, and you won't be able to get out of it. But there is a solution. I'm really telling you this because I've been consulting more than 1,000 people individually, and much more than this by groups. And I'm not a traditional psychologist. I studied psychology, but I didn't really like to continue in doing my master's. I'm a mentor, CBT therapist, stress coach, life coach, nutrition consultant, holistic health practitioner. I studied in Thailand, in China. I went to see the roots of the Buddhism, the Taoism, all the philosophies, even the spirituality. So, because nutrition, we're talking about the brain, mental thought. Way before Carl Jung and Freud and all these psychologists, 2,000 to 5,000 years old, the Chinese and the Indian knew a lot about the mind before Carl Jung and Freud started analyzing all these symptoms and labeling people. I'm not in favor of labeling people. You have depression, you are BPD, you are OCD, you are avoidant, you are schizotypal. I mean, when things get into a severe state, I understand this. But I understand it because at the end, we're all humans. There's a lot of common things we can do. I mean, let's take it from that place. musicians and composer can, of course, they have common things. Engineers, they have common things. Lawyers have common things. People who are interested in working manually have common things. People who are interested in something just intellectually have common things. So they took it this way for the kind of ailments and mental disorders, but they made it, they so much categorized the people to a point that people started being happy, being called names like I'm OCD, I'm BPD, I'm avoidant, I'm schizotypal. That's not how we solve to heal the issues. So when somebody comes to me, first of all, I want to take a close look into his chemistry with his assessment questionnaires. And because I'm not a medical doctor, I cannot from my own prescribe or do a blood test. But it's so easy. I send him to a doctor, or your own doctor can. I'll connect with him, or I'll connect to you, and I tell him what kind of blood test I need. I need to see a lot of stuff, not just a normal requirements and into a normal blood test. So I want to see the vitamins, I want to see the minerals, I want to see even though the neurotransmitter in the blood, they're not when you take an injection and we do blood examination from the muscles, they don't reflect 100% the neurotransmitter in the brain, but still it can give indicator. I want to see the functioning of all the glands, the glands like the thyroid, the adrenal glands, to see the cortisol level. So based on all of these, and just after you do your test and after you do your my questionnaire, I'll know exactly what are you lacking mostly in, whether it's GABA or serotonin. Most probably it's going to be serotonin and GABA, but that's not enough to just feed ourselves with stuff that going to help with serotonin. You need vitamins. You need special vitamins, especially for depressed people. You need the stress, the B complex vitamin, and good minerals, magnesium and calcium. Okay, and and food and nutrition that can help raise naturally our serotonin. And then little by little, the next week we're gonna start having. I'm gonna give you routines, how to breathe on specific breathing techniques. Why do you think yogis and Buddhists and all of these cultures they focus so much on breathing? Why? It's not just a hobby, of course, because it's something. Because every single breath, every way of breathing can trigger something in our blood, in our system, in our mood that cannot be triggered by just breathing randomly. Okay, you're only let's say clear. You're only surviving just because you are breathing right now. So without proper breathing, or probably close your nose for 1 minute or two, and you're dead. So a small routine of breathing, a small routine of gentle Tai Chi or slow body movement. I'm not saying go to the gym and do three times a day, 3 times a week, because the depressed person cannot go to the gym and do all these functions. Okay, so little by little. And then everybody who is suffering from depression, it's so good to write every night about your thoughts, your feeling, to do kind of journaling your thoughts. Also, besides journaling, within 2 or 3 days, you should write all your negative thoughts that are being played constantly in your mind. Once you write all these really negative thoughts, I'll teach you how to reverse them to positive ones. And then these positive ones will be read 7 times in the night and 7 times in the morning. Okay, next step, we're gonna start reading a book. I'll see where your interest is. Reading a book. about a little bit about positivity, about goals, about aiming. Okay. And then most probably you're gonna have chaos, or you have a feeling of low self-esteem because you failed in something, or your family or your close one didn't help you in something, or you try to do some many things that you think that are good for you. For example, a certain work, a certain you're applying for CVs and stuff and all of this, and nothing's working. Or you think you are meant to do this, but actually you have more talents. And once also I find something in your creativity, because if you don't create, look, us humans, we are co-creators. We're not just like animals. Okay, we have this intelligence which can be sharp as a knife. But if you're holding a knife and just using it like this, you're gonna hurt yourself and really damage your face and your blood. But once the intelligence is sharp and really controlled, then you can cut in a good way, and in a way that is beneficial to you, not just holding a sharp knife. The intelligence is a sharp knife. It can kill you, or it can help you to go to the next level. So we start by small steps, small things, small achievements, small goals, week after week. And then I'll implement the sport. And then probably there is a lot of residues and emotion and repressions in your mind, in your childhood, in your teens, and whatever. We can work on these phobias, on these traumas, on this depleted energy. But once I start rising your chemistry, good functioning, good goal, good clarity, little by little, step by step. And then you have to know how to connect with God through meditation, contemplation, or prayer. And if you're atheist, just at least connect with yourself. Suddenly everything will start to be different. Even the things that you are seeing right now, their colors, the colors will change. The own color of the object, you'll feel them different. So getting out of depression is a little bit more delicate than just calming down an anxious person. Okay, an anxious person can be calmed very quickly, and then we can work on I'm not saying it's not dangerous too, but we can work on it, and at least it's trying to make the energy focus and concentrate again. But in the depression, I have to ignite this energy and make it go up again and focused with clarity, so we can move forward. Trust me, I know exactly what I'm talking about. Spirituality is important. Body is important, breathing is important, focusing on small things and getting it and knowing how to get love. At least if you don't know how to get love, trust me, I don't treat people if I don't emit compassion and love for them. I don't see people as clients or numbers or just dollars. That's not it. I'll do my best to help you and to monitor you and to coach you and to follow you within few sessions, maybe 4 or 5 if it's a mild depression, or maybe 10 to 15 sessions if it's a more severe depression. So by then you will be strong, you will have self-esteem, but self-esteem without clarity is bullshit. So that's it. I wish I can just give random tips. I don't like giving random tips, but for example, if I open right now, here it's in front of me, Anxiety and Depression Association of America tips, like take care of your physical, nourish your body, sleeping, etc., etc. That's bullshit. You know, because already, if you knew how to do these, you wouldn't be depressed. They're so good and so brave. These psychological associations saying, "Oh yeah, you should do sports, you should do that, you should have fun, you should go with your friends." Well, sorry. If somebody knows how to do this and the emotion is not stronger than these, so why the hell in the first I started having depression? This is bullshit. With some respect for some small number of psychologists and psychiatrists. Okay, so it's body, mind, spirituality, but knowing for each case where to start. Some people need to start with spirituality, some people with mind, some people with body, but I can know why. That's the difference. So if you need any help, my email, you can ask me. We can do a free session, 20 minutes. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, so you'll keep having things. I'm gonna put little by little some small techniques to help you. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And you can also follow my Facebook page. My email is there, my WhatsApp is there. We can do a free session for 20 minutes. Usually my sessions are anywhere between 45 minutes and 60 minutes. You can ask me whatever you want, and I'll see you soon in a new video. God bless you all and love you all. Bye bye.